Center for the Ethiopian Educational Information and Communication Technology presents Educational Satellite Television Programs.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students. Welcome to today's lesson on promoting understanding in the international arena. In our last lesson, we talked about one specific responsibility that people have in the international arena. This is the maintenance of international peace. We talked about how citizens can take responsibility for international peace by having respect for other cultures. Citizens can also respond by giving military services to peacekeeping organizations like the United Nations. Today, we will continue to think about how citizens can promote understanding in the international arena. We will be talking about the importance of being attentive to international issues. This involves keeping ourselves informed. We will also talk about how citizens can execute their responsibilities as global citizens. Last time, we took a few minutes to define globalization. We determined that globalization means that the world is, in some senses, smaller. Instead of having no knowledge outside of our own experiences in our small communities, people can feel connected to each other all over the world. Somebody in business in Japan can communicate efficiently with someone in France. Globalization allows us to communicate with other societies. We can learn about other cultures. Globalization means that we have a new vocabulary. This vocabulary includes terms like global community and global citizen. A person in Ethiopia who accepts responsibility for promoting international understanding is not only a citizen of Ethiopia, but also of the global community. Vocabulary like this emphasizes our sense of connection to people all over the world. Being connected to people across the globe means that we must accept certain responsibilities. Maintaining international peace and responding to times of need are two of our responsibilities. what might some other responsibilities be? Students, take a moment to write a list of 3 of your responsibilities as global citizens.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up! Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back. I am sure you had some excellent ideas. There are many responsibilities that we must accept. Are there not? It is important for people to be attentive to international issues. People must keep themselves informed about what is happening around the world. Ethiopia can play an important role in the international arena. For this to be possible, Ethiopians need to have knowledge of international politics and current affairs. Globalization means that it is no longer sufficient for people to be aware only of what is happening around them. It means instead that we are responsible for knowing about what is happening in the whole world. Some issues are so huge that they affect the whole world. These issues include environmental problems. Issues like waste disposal, poverty, and HIV/AIDS are also important to everyone worldwide. Similarly, terrorism is a global problem. People cannot help to resolve these global problems if they are not well informed about them. Ethiopia's role in the world arena will not bear fruits if Ethiopians are not paying attention to international affairs. It is therefore a responsibility that every Ethiopian must accept. Governments can work together to deal with global problems. Perhaps you have heard the saying that two are stronger than one. The more we work together, the better life will be for everyone on earth. Imagine for a moment that you have a problem. The problem is too big for you to resolve on your own. I wonder what you can do to solve the problem. Perhaps it is necessary for you to ask someone else for help. If this person helps you, the problem will not seem so difficult. After you have received help from this person, something happens in your relationship. It is unlikely that you will never think about that person again. Instead, you will offer your services in return for the help you received. This simple example is intended to make you understand that accepting responsibility for global issues unites people. When the nations of the world are united, they can cooperate peacefully. It is possible to avoid future wars and conflicts. People around the world can be united for a common cause. This cause is international peace and well-being. well-being. Students, in the last activity, you wrote down 3 of your responsibilities as global citizens. Please look at that list again. Take a moment to write down how you will fulfill one of these 3 global responsibilities.
Students, let's get ready. Begin. Time's up. Let's get back to our lesson.
Welcome back. I hope you were able to think of a way to fulfill one of your responsibilities as a global citizen. Perhaps you resolved to pay more attention to an international problem like environmental degradation. Perhaps you thought of how Ethiopians might assist in the global fight against HIV/AIDS. Whatever you resolved to do, I am sure your ideas are excellent. If you implement your ideas, you will be well on the way to fulfilling your responsibility as global citizens. In this lesson, we have talked about the importance of being attentive to international issues. We have discussed the responsibility of all citizens to remain informed about what is happening around the world. If we are attentive and informed, we can accept our responsibilities as global citizens. Ethiopians can help their country to play an important role on the world stage. Until next time, thank you, teacher. Thank you, students.